alertness.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had to battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Black's checked in for Davis. Boozer comes in for Hill. Nick Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. In the corner, Irving with it. Unloads from 9. Some solid defense there from Lin. And Davis with good mobility for his size. Offensively, Clark, he can run in transition, flash to the basket. At the other end, he's a good help defender.
Yeah, and bit by bit, Kevin, we see him developing his post game as well. He's starting to broaden out that skill set. Still only 25 years old. Come on now. He's got a lot left in his development.
Irving passes to Mozgov. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Mozgov's got his first points of the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think we're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Now here's Lin. 7 points in the game. Outside, Kobe. Back to Lin. Lets it go. That one wide left.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
The dish to Irving. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Outside, Lin. Out to the right wing. The drive by Boozer. Can't get it to go.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving against Lin. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 23 points. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lin kicks to Kobe. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 27.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Marion's checked in. That misses off the backboard. Cavaliers leading. James with it, and it's Lin picking him up. James dishes to Marion. Outside Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Remember, he was hot early, 3 3-pointers in the first half, but he may have to start putting the ball on the floor. His shot's not working here in the second.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Outside, Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the turnaround J, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Irving attacking. He kicks it to Mozgov. Young, right side. Back to Lynn. Lakers passing it around. And it's Bryant in the corner. Back to Lynn. To tie. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ellington's checked in. Timeout called. Cleveland.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
A different look now for Cleveland. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third.
You know, it's no secret that the Lakers were really terrible last year. There's no other way to say it. Everything that could have gone wrong actually did. Murphy's Law on full display.
Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Lynn. He feeds it to Boozer. Ellington the pass to Lynn. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The Lakers winning the amnesty bidding this summer to bring in Carlos Boozer. He had a down season a year ago, but on the final year of his contract, he'll have some extra motivation to bounce back.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for Carlos Boozer, made by the Bulls as they brought in Pau Gasol. But he can help this Lakers team.
Yeah, you know, he certainly bolsters their front line. And as I said, in a contract year, he couldn't ask for a better stage to showcase his game than the bright lights of L.A.
Lynn with it. He's got 7. It's tipped. Boozer kicks to Lynn. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Well, he was an excellent foul shooter a season ago at about 82%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And it's tied up with that one.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
Now here's LeBron. 20 points for him. Takes a shot at the elbow. LeBron with another miss. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Up top, Lynn. 10 points for him. Young dishes to Boozer for the lead. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer. And looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And Boozer last season had expressed his unhappiness with the rotation in Chicago. Passed over for the younger Taj Gibson in the fourth quarters. Gibson was seen as a more reliable defender, though, and typically coaches default to defense late in games. Boozer with plenty of motivation this season to prove his worth as far as fourth quarter minutes go.
Boozer, a rugged rebounder and interior scorer with the ability to step out and hit that mid-range jump shot. Interesting to see how he fits in.
Smith, the pass to Marion. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Misses from close range.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
James against Young. Rebounded by Marion.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Smith with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Pushing it up. Left side, Lynn. In the corner, it's Ellington. All alone. Jump shot is good that time. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Now LeBron. 20 points for him. Perkins with the screen for Smith. Pass to Dellavedova. Trying to get back on track. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.